going to be mistakes that will make your makeup look cakey. And these are mistakes I have done, probably you have done, or are probably still doing it. So you might just want to watch this one. But before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed, and if you are already subscribed, hi, hello, how's it going? And don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay tuned and updated with all the videos I upload in the future. So let's jump right in. So the first one is obvious, but we tend to make this mistake a lot. Like, believe it or not, the mistake is that not using the right kind of foundation for your skin type. Now, oily skinned people can mostly get away with, like, they can almost always get away with any foundation they wear, but dry skin people, you guys really gotta be careful, because if you have dry skin and you use something that is made to control oil and tone down oiliness, it is going to make your skin look rough and like way rougher than it already is. So make sure you are using the correct type of foundation for your specific skin type. Number two is using way too much powder or using very thick, not so finely milled powder. I get it. If I say, like, don't set your makeup, just go around, have the dewy finish on your face.
Like, oh, I'm so dewy.
Like, maybe in Europe it's gonna work, but here in this humid condition and hot climate, we're just sweating all the time and oil glands are like super active non-stop. We really can't just take risk by not setting our makeup. So the mistake we mainly do is, like, you know, we use too much powder and we kind of like don't use the proper tools to apply the powder and just go like and it looks fine for a while, but then it just starts caking up as, you know, some hours pass by and you just look at yourself in the mirror and you're like,
I did not remember doing my makeup like this.
oh, like, what? So yeah, so for that I would recommend is use only as much as you need and in places that you need to set only. For me, those areas would be like under the eyes, because that's where my concealer tends to crease the most, around the nose obviously, and the chin, and around the mouth, the smile lines. These are my problematic areas, so I tend to use really light amount of powder in these areas only. And try to use loose powder, because loose powders tend to be more finely milled and they're, like, you know, not so heavy, so they're very easy to use and they get the job done while using the tiniest amount. So that is like one of the biggest factors when it comes to making your makeup look like not cakey. So moving on, the third one is not prepping your skin well. There have been times where I used to hate moisturizers and I really never got the point of primers. It's like, I was like, why do I need to prime my skin? Like, what the hell is this?
DNA, what?
But no, guys, like, don't skip on primers or moisturizers.
Sorry.
So don't skip on moisturizers or primers before foundation, no matter what skin type you have, oily or dry, because, like, think of it like this, you know, your skin is not so much of a smooth surface, you know, there are like cells going in different like dimensions and everything. So on top of that, if you imagine like a moisturizer or a primer just laying down a very smooth foundation for the makeup that you're about to put on it to glide on smoothly, like, it's going to look better, like 100%. Like, there is no doubt that prepping your skin properly has so many advantages. Like, I mean, if you're not doing it, like, please start doing it. I mean, just do it. And the last one is self-explanatory in itself, but using too much of every single product. Yes, when we're like, especially when we're like, doing glam makeup, we tend to just apply like a 3 or 4 or 5 pumps of foundation because hey, we need to look poreless, flawless.
Ooh, snatched.
Yeah, I get that, but trust me, like, depending on the coverage of the foundation, you may also just be done with 1 pump of foundation. Like, just follow the instructions that just comes with the foundation and use only as much as you need. If you put on more and more product, the only thing it's gonna do is sit on top of the skin, not blend in, and just when you put powder on top of it, it's going to just, like, it's like what happens when you put flour on a wet surface. It just becomes all thick and gooey and like crumbly, and it's not a good sight really. So yeah, I really hope you get the point. So yeah, these were pretty much the 4 things that you can do if your makeup looks cakey and you have no idea why. So I really hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed my video, don't forget to put a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell for future videos. Take care. Bye. Love you.